Hello, my name is Melissa Henning, and I am here to talk about 10 terrific gaming tools for use with the Triple E with elementary students. I'm here with the Source for Learning, an educational nonprofit that has been providing resources for more than 40 years. Here's a link to today's resources. These are the resources for the entire presentation, so you can learn about all 10 tools because today I'm just going to be talking about one. You can access the slide deck here and find out all the information. So let's get started. What I did with this session is I tied each of the 10 tools to the Triple E, a framework developed by Liz Kolb that focuses on keeping the learning first and technology second, and talks about ways to use technology to engage, enhance, and extend the learning. So why use game-based learning? I have many reasons here, but there's more specifics on the resource page. But just to get us started, it helps with problem solving and quick strategic thinking. They're great for assessment, both summative and formative, especially helpful with those with ADHD. And they teach students that failure is okay and to keep trying again. The first tool I'm going to talk about is Mission US. This is for grades 5 to 8, so upper elementary levels for sure. There's 6 immersive simulations that take students to various times in history. This one is going back to 1941, and students take on the role of Henry Tanaka, a 16-year-old prisoner in my homeland. So they take on the role of the character, and it's kind of a choose-your-own adventure where the students make the decisions and guide the actions of Henry. The learning is scaffolded as each choice has a reaction, and students get to see that. Each of my tools also have a classroom integration ideas, and this is the one for Mission US. They offer 6 ready-to-go simulations. One was just recently added, so there's no preparation really required except for making sure the students are logged in and ready to go, which is free. You can view the blog post on the resource page for countless classroom integration ideas for many different subject areas. Each mission also includes an educator guide you're going to want to check out because they include 20 primary resources to include in the lessons. And one example of something you could do with these activities would be to compare the times and challenges of the time period in the mission to the times and challenges in 2020. When we think about remote learning, Mission US is a great tool to use. First of all, they have a dedicated area to remote learning. There's a link to that resource right on their homepage, so just click on that. That area has a sample schedule, tips sheet, and a lot more to explore. And when you're thinking of strategies to try with remote learning using Mission US, you could assign one of the missions to your students and allow them to work through the simulation and take on that role of that character. During your virtual meeting time that week, you could discuss the mission, and you could also, during your asynchronous time, have an assessment where the students share the results on a web tool such as a Padlet or Flipgrid. So how does this connect to the Triple E? First, students are engaged because they're active learners during the immersive missions. They're not sitting there passively reading text. Students get to make choices that emulate types of choices that people had to make from that time period. The learning is enhanced because Mission US scaffolds the learning through the simulations, the primary source documents, and all the other activities available on the site. So students get to make decisions that they feel will get the best result. The learning is extended because the independent learning and activities required when using Mission US really help students build their skills that they're going to use in everyday life outside of the learning environment. They practice decision making and basic computer skills also. The second tool, which I'm not going to have time to fully talk about, is Bonsai. This is for grades 2 to 12. There's 3 different age topic levels to explore. This is a financial literacy tool to learn about establishing credit, budgeting, saving, many different scenarios to help make students better money managers. And students work through the activities at their own pace. There's one specifically for ages 8 to 12, which would be perfect for elementary students. And you can access specific activities based on your state standards, or you can find the full interactive course ready to go. That includes the pre-test, simulations, interactives, post-tests, and more. You register your class, and then you just invite your students to join for free, so no personal information is needed. Remote learning, great one again, because students work at their own pace. They can repeat the information if needed. And Bonsai is a great option for virtual learning because it's scaffolded and all the assessment results are directly shared with you. And again, this one offers ways that it engages and enhances and extends the learning. And here is the link for today's sessions, and hope to see you at the session.